with y'all, man. It's a lot to discuss. There's a lot going on today. Y'all tapped in today. I hope everybody having a blessed, productive, solution-based week. There's a lot of distractions going on, and there's a lot of things that can provoke people to get derailed from what we should be focused on. Man, it's important. Look, I want first and foremost, I want to start it off like this, because it's a lot of distractions right now. A lot of places pulling your attention, right? And there's a lot of people giving instruction, a lot of people giving advice. And a lot of these people are some of them are well-off people. You got celebrities giving advice. You know, you got influencers giving advice and things of that nature. But I don't really see nobody telling you to stay focused on whatever your current goal is, and that's what you need to do. Because anytime you try to put energy into a situation where you actually are powerless, then you find yourself feeling helpless. You know what I mean? And that's a demotivation. That takes away your power even more. It makes you feel fearful. It makes you choke up. So you got cats that'd be like, oh, where was the black man that was in the video? If I was there, I would have fought and killed. First of all, take no war advice from somebody who never been to war. Take no soldier advice from somebody who not a soldier. Take no killing advice from somebody who not a killer. Take no revolutionary advice from somebody who's not active in a revolution. You know what I mean? Follow no celebrities and protests and things of that nature until your situation is right, because they can afford to do that. They can afford to protest, take time out their time to give energy to things that don't matter. So there's a whole list of things, from Kanye to Waffle House to all kind of crap going on right now, right? And we're going to discuss a little bit of them all, because I get caught up in it sometimes too. And you know, you can easily get caught up in these things. You know, when you got a Kanye on your screen, and you know everybody loved Kanye at a certain point in time in his career where he did something that touched all our souls, you know, minds, hearts, whatever it may have been. So to see somebody, you know, siding with what we consider the opposition, it disheartens us and it makes us react. And then there's always this other calm, more enlightened state of mind that wants me to stand back. And he's more of a classist than a racist, most definitely. It wants me to stand back and observe what's going on rather than react to it, because reactionary is how they get you. Reactionary is how Facebook gets you, how Instagram gets you, how everybody gets you. It gets you to react to Kanye, it gets you to react to Starbucks, it gets you to react to free meat, it gets you to react to all of these things, except it's not getting you to react to business. It's not getting you to react to being successful. It's not getting you to react to any solutions. It's only have you reacting to problems. That's it. And this becomes a problem in our daily lives because most of us can't afford to actually focus on these things. We only have so much logic and decision-making power within our day, the way the brain functions. So when we give attention to things that don't give power to our goals, opportunities, our success, building family, building unity, and things of that nature, then they become wasteful. And when we focus on things that we can't change, we take on this feeling of helplessness, and it drives away from our power. So with the whole Kanye West thing, I'm gonna tell you, he's just a genius that knows how to get attention. I talked about this in a video. I was about to post it. People want your attention because attention is how you build things. If you got people's attention, whether it's negative or positive, you gonna win. If I get the attention of the world, whether they agree or disagree with me, guess what? I can take that attention, monetize it. I can capitalize off of it easily. If I'm gonna take a video and I'm gonna post it of Kanye, I'm gonna only do it so that I can get that same energy and use that same factor of attention, because the Kardashians are masterful geniuses at it. Masterful geniuses at it. They have built a $100 million, close to $1 billion empire just by the asset of attention alone, because we live in an attention economy. So when you live in an attention economy, attention is the money. So people learn how to capitalize off the attention that you give them, regardless of whatever propaganda or publicity that is behind it. So the Kanye West thing really doesn't matter. It just disheartens us, because the fact that each one of us want to see him out whatever situation or place he at, regardless of whatever tactics that he used. We would love to see him doing something that's aligned with our views, our thoughts, our feelings, our spirit. We would love to see that person come back the same way you ever see somebody in your family that was once of a genius stature that then failed, and you want them to get back to that place where they used to be, because you know the potential that they have if their mind was aligned on the right things. Now, the Waffle House thing, the Starbucks thing, the simplicity of Waffle House is this. Last week, or this week rather, black people got killed in Waffle House by a white fanatic, terrorist, extremist devil, right? And here's the thing, nobody is creating this narrative of that we've been bombed this year, literally bombed this year in houses by white people. Last year we had churches being shot up. This year we got Waffle Houses being shot up by all these white extremists, and this is much worse than anything Kanye can say, do at all. But there's no narrative on this guy who shot the people up at Waffle House and what was his provocation behind it, what was his intent behind it. Nobody's talking about that. So it can even serve as a distraction, seeing that this woman getting beat in Waffle House. And now this story has become bigger than the people who got killed in Waffle House. Now, this is all happening in the same place, and you got to ask yourself, what the fuck is going on? But because the media is not controlled by us, we don't put together these stories and we don't create these narratives, because we are not the reporters writing the stories. The narratives is what you can create and project images into the crowd mind and make the crowd think whatever the hell you want it to, because the crowd is entirely impressionable, because the crowd is emotional. The crowd is emotional, and social media creates a crowd mind. It creates a hive mind. The same way when somebody talks shit about Beyonce, everybody hives over there to go defend her because they offended by it, and everybody acts in this collective group. That's the exact way Instagram, social media sets up your mind to react in this behavior thought process that has nothing to do with you taking any power in your life. It has nothing to do with you making any goals. It has nothing to do with you taking care of your children, taking care of your business, your moms, getting family, getting your houses, none of that. And so we are in this state of perpetual reaction, and this becomes our habits. It becomes our repetition, and we take that on as a character in life when it comes to our goals. So we're not mad at the racist capitalists who still own the banks like they did yesterday and they own them today. So we can boycott Waffle House and Kanye and anybody else we want to, and any other white business. Why? We're not going to do it only when it's highlighted and something for us to react to? What about that bank you walk into, to where I'm pretty sure in the back of your mind you know that the institution owner of this bank is racist, right? So do I need him to kill somebody in his own bank and tell me he's racist and lynch somebody in front of it for me to know these things? What Kanye doesn't matter. That's just attention, right? Give me the attention of Kanye and I'm going to build a $1 billion empire. I'm going to have nothing but solutions. You know what I'm saying? So if we want to react to the problem, and you got to ask yourself this: what am I willing to do? This is the question you got to ask yourself. What am I really fucking willing to do besides get mad on the phone? What am I really willing to do besides comment on the picture? Are you really willing to invest your time and energy and sacrifice to make any kind of change? Ask yourself, sit alone with yourself and ask yourself to be real about this. Are you willing to sacrifice your life? Are you willing to sacrifice any dollar amount? Most people don't want to sacrifice no energy, and energy and sacrifice is the currency for revolution. It's the currency for change. So if you're not willing to really be real with yourself and say, damn, well, am I actually really willing to give any energy to the solution, to the problem? No. I believe 1% on social media. When I talked about doing the solutions documentary, everybody said, yeah, I'm willing to participate. And I asked them I hit them DM, nobody does it. But I expect that. My expectations are never high when people tell me things on social media based on the reaction of social media, because I already know that most people get in this perpetual state of just lying to themselves and others, because we used to commenting and saying we do this and do that on social media, and it's totally unaligned with our actual character in real life. So we become perpetual bullshitters because what we say or what we do doesn't align with the truth of the matter of what we actually feel and what we actually go about. Imagine if every time you said you would do something, you did it. That changes your wiring of your brain. Your brain now only speaks about things that you will do. Because then they know that, damn, as soon as I speak it, I'm going to manifest. As soon as I speak it, I'm going to do it. But now we get in this perpetual state. We like pictures that we really don't like. We comment on things and say that we are angry about things that we really not angry about. We type in and laugh out loud, but we really not laughing. You see what this does to the human body? It changes the way that we react. It changes the way that we move. We become robots and drones with no real attachment to our actions on our words. So we're not bonded with our actual words and things of that nature. This is a dangerous thing when you talk about a people mobilizing and creating any type of revolution or working towards any geared solution. You can pick your favorite top 5 solutionaries, favorite top 5 conscious leaders, and figure out how you can give to them to build so they can build bigger and better systems. That's a quick solution right there. You not the person that's going to be in front of the charge, so give your energy to the person who's willing to lead that charge. Give your energy to that person. What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice a weekend at the club? You might be spending $100, $200, $500. Fuck no, you not. Anybody out here talking about they willing, they not willing to sacrifice 2 weekends, not willing to sacrifice a month going out to really put that in. People, I don't have money for that, I don't have money. I don't believe nobody. I don't. That's why I've been doing a lot more selling on Instagram and things of that nature, because it's like, damn. I spend time curating and giving information to people that they don't value, because when I give you the information next week, the same problem that pops up with the information that I gave you, I don't see people using that and attaching that to their system of thinking for a better behavior, for a better pattern of thinking. So it's like, I have to make sure that at the same time when I'm talking about business, when I'm talking about solutions, I continue to build myself up so I have more power to make and manifest some change out here. I'm not about to be running and protesting with people that got millions of dollars because they have the ability to sacrifice their time and give it to them. You have to be able to afford time today. Can you afford the time, right? And can you not afford to help and get those who are qualified and ready to make those changes, and those people who have that information, those people who are all already building? Are you going to give them that energy, the same energy you give to Ye when you hate them? You're going to give that same energy to somebody that you love? Think about that. You don't give as much energy to somebody that you love. You don't even give them that same intensity of energy when you hate somebody, like when somebody do something wrong. So ask yourself, are you really serious to manifest and make some change? Ask yourself that, are you really ready to sacrifice any of the things that you have right now, any of the normalcy in your life, any of the things that make you, any of your comforts for real change? And I think when most people get real deep and they get real honest with themselves, it becomes an outstanding, resounding no. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that we live in a time, man, where we see black women being dragged. We see black men getting killed. We see all of these things that happen daily, yet we don't want to sacrifice anything to make any change. We see people curating solutions and building it. We just say, hey, that's nice. We do that in real life. We just like what a person does, instead of actually going over there and assisting and helping build. We see somebody building something and we think that this is a fucking Instagram. Oh, let me just like what they're doing. This is my way of helping them. No, it's not. This is a way of helping you and your ego. This is your way of appeasing you to make you think that you believe that you're doing something by following people who's doing it. Why are you not leading a charge? Why are you not able to do anything? Solution-based thinking, man. It's only a few people out here doing it, and the people that are out here doing it have to make themselves famous, have to make themselves popular, just so that they can have a voice to help you out. And then at the same time, while they try to figure out how to help you out, they got to figure out how the hell can I get money and help these people out? How can I get money, help myself out, and build? So, I don't want to keep yelling at y'all, but solution-based thinking, that's the only thing that matters. Anything else is a waste of time. Anything Kanye does, anything that Kim Kardashian does, anything that you're not willing to actively participate, make a change in a revolutionary manner, the revolution starts in the mind. There is no revolution without the mind. It's all the mind. That's what a revolution is. It's changing the mind of the people. That's what it is. So once you change your mind, you change your behavior. And today, all we need is solutions. And if you're not willing to give to those who are making those solutions, get the fuck out the way and stop playing, so we can at least know exactly who's real when they say and they speak and they say that they ready to manifest and make a change. Quit cluttering the atmosphere saying, oh, I'm willing. And now this person counted 4 people that's ready to build, but only one person was actually serious. You are counterproductive in that sense of revolution. You know who out here doing something. You know who out here building. It's time to really make a change. Fuck anybody else. If I made a post today, right, and I had a big ass slogan on there that says, I love white people, guess what? Everybody is going to come to my post to curse me out, to figure out what the fuck is Keys talking about. You know what I'm saying? They can't wait to talk some shit, because they've been waiting for me to fail. You've been waiting for a lot of people to fail. You've been waiting for a lot of people to break down. You've been waiting for a lot of people to show that they Kanye coon card. That's what you all do. Instead of building them up, staying close to people to make sure that they never fail. Make sure that you're so close to them that they never ever fall to any of these things that most of us leaders, most of us people, most of everybody in the world are susceptible to. So we got to close ranks when we see somebody who's great. You know, most geniuses in the white community have benefactors. They hold their geniuses close and dear because they want that mind to help their own people. When are you going to do the same thing? That's what it's about. Anything else is unnecessary. And I had to say this because I find myself getting into that. I find myself reacting to comments and stimuli and blah, blah. And it's like, why the fuck am I? Wait a minute. I'm more enlightened than this. Let me relax. This has nothing to do with my goals. Nothing. Oh, I want to seem like I'm on his side or that side. Or, oh, I like the celebrity who commented that said they ready to do this. Let them do that. They can afford it. They can afford to take 20 days off, 30 days out their whole year and do nothing but boycotting all fucking day, because they have built them a life first. Build you a life. Build you a life, then you have something that you can afford to give. But focus on your assets, B. There ain't nobody else gonna tell you. Focus on your assets. Focus on building so you actually have power when it's time. And take accountability, your word, and bind with it. Bind with it to where you practice every day. Let me not say anything. Let me not even like pictures I really don't like. So you start to align your mind with your actions. And then everything become real according to your willpower. You are killing your willpower every time you lie. You're killing your willpower every time you do that. And so you wonder why you can't manifest things and things are changing. Focus on the things that you love, not the things that you hate, baby. That's a lot more energy that you get. Love produces a lot more energy. Positive energy is a lot more powerful than negative. That's all I got for y'all today. Solutions documentary coming soon. Make sure you support. Peace.